I look at it from a perspective of the changing technologies are things to embrace, to understand, to learn, not to fight, not to argue about, not to get mad. I mean, the perfect example is looking at schools right now and finding a way to make sure that kids aren't cheating. Why don't we just blow school up and make it better? It sucks. It's not good enough. It's based on a 1950s factory model. It's garbage. You're teaching things to a kid that they can literally ask Siri for in 5 seconds.
Given AI and tools like this, how do you think this is going to affect your work going forward? However you decided to even put that together.
So, new technology, ChatGPT, all the upcoming things that AI is going to bring to the world. You know, if I think about it in my career, I think of how the industry can get better, how we can serve people better. I look at it from a perspective of the changing technologies are things to embrace, to understand, to learn, not to fight, not to argue about, not to get mad. I mean, the perfect example is looking at schools right now and finding a way to make sure that kids aren't cheating. Guys, why don't we just blow school up and make it better? It sucks. It's not good enough. It's based on a 1950s factory model. It's garbage. You're teaching things to a kid that they can literally ask Siri for in 5 seconds. Why are they learning the garbage that they're learning instead of how to harness the future technology, how to actually think bigger, how to work better in relationships, in teams? Like, the things that the kids should be learning are the things that we're not teaching them in any capacity. So my business will be better the better equipped kids are. And you know how kids are learning? On their own, because the schools don't teach them that stuff. I mean, it's just absolute garbage. And I watch, like, simple things. You used to have to look up in your textbook, what was the War of 1812? Hey Alexa, what was the War of 1812?
The War of 1812 was fought by the United States of America and its indigenous allies against the United Kingdom and its allies in British North America, with limited participation by Spain and Florida. It began when the United States declared war on June 18, 1812 and, although peace terms were agreed upon in the December 1814 Treaty of Ghent, did not officially end until the peace treaty was ratified by Congress on February 17, 1815.
There is no purpose for me to open a textbook and look for something when I can ask a question out loud and it can be answered. We are ignoring the technology. It's like driving a car from the 1930s just because that's the way it was always done. Garbage, stupid, useless. So embrace the technology, build upon it, bring in people that have the ability to think bigger and better, learn from it, grow from it, and get better. Get the delivery better. Get the industry better that you're in. I mean, I can't say enough about how excited I am. I've already been using the tool. I've been trying all kinds of different things on ChatGPT, you know, when it's up and running. I can't wait. It is the Google of the future. Like, it's so easy to see.
How do you think just you as a brand, how do you think you'll use it to help you but not replace you?
I think I'll write copy with it. I think I will identify ways to organize presentations and speeches. I will give it all the data and let it put things in order for me, and I will see if it's better or not. See, I don't believe AI is artificial intelligence. I love, my friend Howard Getson always calls it amplified intelligence. It's the value of using the human with the AI to make everything better. It's like driving a Tesla. Yes, they can drive on their own, but they're just a little better if there's a human behind the wheel. The computers do most of the work, but you can make it just a little bit better. So I look at how I can make things better.
So then how will you stand out, right? How will you, if you're writing speeches through the help of the ChatGPT, and then of course you've got the human element of it, what do you think will help you? And my answer is the stories, right? So how will you bring out more of your stories that separates you from someone else who's typing the same thing into ChatGPT?
Everything's about time. The answer is always time. What does technology do? You have a choice. It can either become something that provides you back time in your life to do something that was taking way too long before, or it can become something that you spend way too much time in trying to build and build and build. The objective is to find the happy medium. The cell phone is a perfect example. Never did we imagine when we started using cell phones that we could actually do 100% of our job on that cell phone. It is now a computer in your hand. My cell phone has more memory than my first computer that I bought by like 20,000 times. Like, I have no concept of it, you know? And so I just think that it's all about time. How can you leverage your time? And guess what? In a business that's all about connection, what do people lack the most of right now? They lack connection. They think that having a Facebook conversation or an Instagram DM counts as being connected. They think that watching your family grow and never actually talking to you, even if they see you in the store, is connection. Bullshit. Connection is what technology can provide us if we leverage connection to take back the time that we were losing in other things so that we can be closer together and connect in person. So in a career like financial services, you're going to see even more value of being face-to-face. What's always been the best part of it. You're going to see medicine be better where, yes, initial consultations might be able to be done via Zoom or technology or answering questionnaires or some kind of AI. But then there's more time for the doctor to spend with you and understand what's making you not work to the full ability. Like, this is what AI and technology can do. It can restore time. What we know is that most people choose the opposite. They choose to put more time into it and let it take away their whole lives. And that's not the benefit to technology.